My name is Rebecca Otitoju, and I'm one of the committee members for the White City Museum. And the projects we did out here today with the school, with the students that came from the school, one of the schools in White City, is to teach them about different things on the land, which Adela would give us details. So it's an EcoMuseum project, White Butte EcoMuseum project, but sponsored by the town and the EcoMuseum committee itself.
So we're here on a conservation easement land, and we have partnered up. I'm from the University of Regina, from Sociology and Social Studies. The title of the project is Local Community Engagement, White Butte EcoMuseum Ecology Heritage Project. And what we have done here is we've partnered with the landowners, White City Museum as well, and I have engaged University of Regina students, some who have now graduated, and they delivered a number of ecology and conservation-based lessons here on the land.
So my name is Michaela, and I am a French education student at the University of Regina. And today, the kids and I talked about grassland birds in Saskatchewan. Grassland birds that we covered are the loggerhead shrike, the burrowing owl, the brown-headed cowbird, and finally the sharp-tailed grouse. Did you know it is Saskatchewan's provincial bird? So, you knew that already?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Wow, you guys are smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bird, have you ever seen them before, like all huddled together?
No. Yes.
Yes? They sometimes like to huddle and hug each other when it's cold out. And these are also called prairie chickens. So these guys are called the loggerhead shrike, but they're also called the butcher bird. Do you happen to know maybe why they're called the butcher bird? Why do you think?
Butcher stuff. Because they butcher stuff like mice, rats, and maybe even gophers.
Yes, that's exactly. So these guys, you know in butcher shops how they hang up the meat on these hooks?
Yeah.
They find little hooks like this on barbed wired fences, and no, don't touch it.
And then they hang.
It's okay. And then they hang their prey.
So I have two water buckets. This is
Dirty.
and this is
Clean.
See, yeah. So I'm giving you these bottles. You can fill up your own bottle. Yeah.
Really see it.
And then I have these lenses. You can check, and you can find the difference between dirty water and clean water now. Okay? You do it by yourself.
Thanks.
What can you see? This is clean water.
And this is dirty water.
So I'm Anna, and I'm a master's student at the University of Western Ontario, and today the kids and I talked about pasture management, talked about the importance of cows to the land.
If it's a really windy day and there's no plants around and it's just a pile of soil, what happens? Does the soil blow away?
No. Yes.
Yes, it does. So overgrazing is actually not that great for the soil. So loose soil, if I put loose soil in your cups, does that mean the cows have been here yet?
No.
No. Okay, so you're gonna keep the soil nice and loose. So I want you guys to look really carefully to what's happening in your cups when I pour water through it, alrighty? Okay, keep it kind of low to the ground.
Oh, mine has. It turns into mud.
Is the water going through your cup at all?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you guys to take two fingers. These are going to be your cow hooves, okay? I want you to pretend you're really heavy cows and you're pressing down on the soil. And I want you to see if you can make that water stop. All right, Tyven, check this out. I want you to see if there's any water coming out.
Look at that.
You stopped the water, bud. Good job. Okay, so why do you think it's a good thing that the cows are pressing down the soil? Why would that be beneficial?
Yeah. Because when it pushes down, it starts like getting stronger, kind of, for the plants to grow.
Definitely. And do plants need water to grow?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's happening is that it's not only helping to plant seeds, right? Because it's pushing them down and compacting, exactly. The plant also has a lot more access to water near the top of the soil.
So I'm Melissa Burden. I'm a student at the University of Regina. And today I worked with the kids and we talked about mandalas and how they occur in nature. And then we created some. So all of the kids created their own, and then we had some work on group projects together as well.
Yeah. So put them in the squares.
Wow, that is an intricate mandala.
Another one.
Do you want to tell us about it a little bit? How did you start?
We started from the middle. Then we started with we started with the square. Then we dug a little hole for the feathers so we knew where the middle would be. And then we put these around it. Then we put the little sticks in there. And then we just worked our way out. We made that square. We put 4 lines on each side, 3, then made this.
Nice.
Now we just continue.
And can you tell us what a mandala is?
It's a continuing pattern that starts from small to big. Whoa.
And is it circular in pattern?
Yeah, but it can be all different shapes. Yeah.
And so now what? Is it done, or are you going to keep going?
We're going to keep going on it. Yeah, we're going to keep going.
So my name is Bailey Ann Tanishan. I had my previous degrees at the university, my BA and MA in the arts, and I just finished my Bachelor of Education degree. And today we were out here with the kids, and I was teaching them about CO2 emissions and climate change, and we did a Co2 Tag game demonstration. So what we're going to do is we're going to be playing a game of CO2 Tag. Okay, I'm going to need 2 volunteers. Yes, and pink hat. Okay, so how it's gonna work, I want you to stay where you are and you gotta find out how this works first, okay? In a minute, when I say go, we're going to be walking over to this earth area. My CO2s, you're gonna stand in the circle with your feet planted. CO2, are you listening? Feet planted, okay? Nope. Everybody else is gonna be light rays from the sun, the energy coming from the sun, and you're gonna line up at the fence when I tell you to, okay? And then when I blow my whistle, all my light rays need to come to the earth and you need to touch it. But if the CO2 tags you, you need to go and stand behind them. If you can touch the earth and the CO2 didn't touch you, you run back to the fence. Okay?
Okay.
No, look. Okay, ready? Okay,
Sounds like a bird.
Get ready, here they come.
Oh, if you get touched, come stand over here.
If you get touched, come over here.
Now run back, run back. Now, can you move your legs? Can you move your arms?
Yes.
Okay, so let's catch some light rays.
Okay? Yeah.
All right. Ready?
If you're touched, over there.
So this is what happens when we have too much CO2. We're warming our planet too much, okay? So that's why we need to reduce some of our CO2 consumption, okay? So do we get how that works?
Yeah.
So the light rays from the sun come, it touches the CO2 and it stays here, and that's why it gets warmer, okay? I want you to give me a thumbs up if you learned something. Good? Okay.
So we'd like to thank Eco White City School for their participation and the wonderful students that we had out here learning with us over the past 3 days. We'd also like to thank the landowners who this conservation easement belongs to, as well as the town of White City for making this happen, and the University of Regina students who participated in this fun project. If you have any questions, or if you would like to become involved or find out more about this initiative, then please contact White City Museum, and the phone number is 306-781-2355, and the website is whitecitymuseum@whitecity.ca.